How's it going? Resale Rabbit here, and about 2 weeks ago or so, I bought a storage unit for $1. Everybody says I say dollar wrong. How do you say it? Dollar? I don't know. Anyways, I bought the storage unit for $1, and I did really well with it. Now, when you first saw it, there was a unbelievable amount of trash in there, and it was looking like it was gonna be a long project going through it. But I got lucky. I've got a guy who buys stuff from me, and we work together here and there, and it's great in this business to have connections. On a side note, I've got another guy who does a lot of junk hauling for me and hold a bunch of crap off for me for like $30. But this is a different story. This guy, we came to an agreement after I pulled all the good stuff out, which I showed you in the previous video. Remember the giant saw blade and the toolbox and some other odds and ends. This guy does a lot of furniture, and I don't like furniture. I hate selling stuff on Craigslist and Facebook and waiting for people to show up. I would rather do eBay, send it to a local auction, so on and so forth. Drop stuff off at consignment stores, whatever. I don't want to see the customer. I don't want to wait for the customer to not show up. So anyways, I paid $1 for this unit. I worked an arrangement where he would take everything out, haul out all the trash. There were like 15 TVs and computer monitors that I could not get rid of without paying 44 cents a pound. I know everyone's going to come up with ideas. You can give them to Goodwill, Best Buy would take them, thrift stores, bulk pickup from the city. All of those cost money. Goodwill doesn't take them. Best Buy charges $25 per TV with a 2 TV maximum. What else? All the other thrift stores in town, they don't take them. The city is who charges 44 cents a pound. There's absolutely no legal and environmentally friendly way to get rid of them without paying money. So that worked out great. He hauled all that out, hauled out all the trash. In exchange, he had to keep all the furniture. He did really well with it. There was some great furniture. You saw that roll-top desk. There was a mid-century modern dresser in the back. There was a weight bench, which he actually said the weight bench was stolen. He left it outside the unit while he was running to pick something up, came back, it was gone. And then a few days later, he was there and the weight bench was back. So maybe someone had a guilty conscience or something. Anyways, he did well with that, had to put in a little work, but didn't have to pay anything, at least not to me. I paid $1 for the unit. However, I did need to pay for a month's rental of the unit because he couldn't get it cleared out in that time. And I was happy to pay the $62 to clear it out. Or maybe it was $61. I'm just going off memory here. It was $61 or $62 is what I paid for the month's rental. We're just going to say $62 so I don't keep bouncing around. So $62 month's rental plus $1 for the unit itself. My total investment is $63. My total time investment is about an hour digging through it. I brought in at auction $176.50. I am very happy with that, and I'm going to actually go through some of the items that I found in there because some of it really didn't sell for what I expected. Some of it sold a lot less than I was expecting. But overall, to spend $63, an hour of work, and walk away with $176.50, that's what, $113.50 profit if I'm doing my math correctly for an hour's work. Hey, I'm okay with that. So going through it, the Waterloo toolbox, that was that red beat-up toolbox. There's a bunch of junk in it. Looked like mostly garbage or a couple of hand tools. That sold for $11.50 in the auction. The vintage Craftsman table saw with the built-in joiner. This is an old one. Didn't sell for much. Sold for $4. Oh well. The saw blade, the giant saw blade, it was 3/16 of an inch thick. It was 39 inches wide in diameter. That sold for $35. I think I mentioned this on the video, got an offer for $10 from another storage buyer, but that's the main reason I bought the unit. One of the most exciting things that I saw looking inside. There were also a bunch of these shelf brackets in there. There were 34, I think, 34 in all. 3 of them didn't sell, or 4 of them didn't sell. They had one lot, the big 10-inch ones. They didn't sell at all, so we're going to put those in the dollar sale. But the other ones they put in lots of 10 didn't sell for much. $3, and $6. So that's, what, $12 I got for all of those, for 30 of them. The lights. Now remember, there were a bunch of brand new interior and exterior lights. They sold them by the case. Some cases went for $3, $2, $3, $1. Didn't sell for much. All in, I got about $15 for all the lights. I was actually expecting like $150 for them all. Either way, that's the thing about auctions. Sometimes stuff sells for much less than you would expect. However, there was a set of clown prints. They weren't paintings, they were just prints. They were water damaged. You could see water stains along the bottom. I looked up the artist. It's written down here. Oberstein. Not going for a lot on eBay. The non-water damaged ones aren't going for a ton on eBay. Water damaged, beat up, they sold for $50. So that's the thing about auctions. You see, the lights that I was expecting a ton of money for didn't really perform, but something that I was hoping maybe it would sell, and if it does, maybe it'll sell for $1 or $2. That sold for $50. So I couldn't believe it. There were some other things like some mason jar mugs. Those sold for about $10. What else do we have here? Nothing else too exciting. The Pokemon starter box with the mat, you'll remember that. There were no cards in it. That only sold for $2. Yeah, $2. So overall though, everything from that unit went to the auction with the exception of a few items set aside for the dollar sale. There were some items that did not sell, which I took back to put in the dollar sale. Overall, $176. I made about $113. Very happy with that. Very little work involved. That's the key. I could have probably made another $500-600 on the furniture, but then I would have had to spend a full day clearing out that storage unit. So I'm happy to pass that along to someone else who's willing to put in the work, and they'll take the money. It's all about leveraging your time, and that is what I am about. A lot of people say you can make more money doing this instead of that. It doesn't matter because my time is worth more than that. A lot of people say I should be selling stuff that goes on the dollar sale for $2, $3, $5, sometimes $10. But if I put it all on the sale for $1, I don't need to write a price tag for each item. It gets it out the door quicker. All about leveraging and managing my time properly. So anyways, that's all I've got for this video. That is what you can expect to get if you buy a storage unit for $1 and it looks exactly like the one I bought and has the exact same stuff. That is exactly what you will get. I will see you in the next video. Hope you enjoyed it. Bye.